Graduands, friends and colleagues, welcome to the University of Manchester and to the splendid surroundings of the Whitworth Hall. We are here to celebrate the academic achievements of a new generation of graduates. Our ceremony is at once a culmination and a beginning, for a degree is not only a hugely important milestone to be celebrated, but also the start of new challenges in the global working environment, offering myriad opportunities. I'm delighted not only to welcome those of you who are family members and friends of the graduating students, but also to thank you for the help, support and encouragement that you've given over the years to the particular student whose graduation you're here to celebrate. Many of you will have made financial sacrifices to help them succeed. For some, there will have been crises along the way demanding the kinds of unconditional emotional support that only family and close friends can provide. For everyone, the normal day-by-day, taken for granted support of friends and family is precious. The university therefore joins our graduates, our new graduates, in thanking you for all the roles you have played in their success. And to you, the graduates, let me say first of all that I hope your final examinations have been less eventful than the final examinations of a young man called Niels Bohr. Many years ago, as an undergraduate at the University of Copenhagen, Bohr got into trouble by trying to have fun at his examiner's expense. Most of you graduating here today have studied the life sciences. Bohr was asked to solve the following apparently straightforward physics problem. How would you determine the height of a skyscraper using a barometer? He was actually smart enough to know that the examiner wanted him to say that the barometer could be used to measure the air pressure, first on the roof of the skyscraper and then on the ground, after which it would be easy to convert the difference in millibars into a calculation of the height of the building. Instead, however, on the spur of the moment, he offered a different answer. You could tie a long piece of string to the neck of the barometer, he wrote, lower the barometer from the roof of the skyscraper to the ground, and measure the length of the string plus the length of the barometer. The examiner awarded him 0, and Bohr duly protested that he had been harshly treated and that his answer was absolutely correct. An academic panel was duly convened to hear the protest. The eminent professors on it determined that, while correct, Bohr's answer had displayed no noticeable knowledge of physics, so they called the student before them to try again. Young Niels decided to push his luck further. If you don't like my first answer, he said, perhaps the skyscraper has an outside emergency staircase, in which case you could walk up it and mark off the height of the skyscraper in barometer lengths and then add them up. Or even better, if you didn't need the barometer, you could knock on the janitor's door and offer him a nice new barometer in return for him telling you the height of the building. At this point, the chairman of the appeals panel is reported to have risen angrily, and realising that the situation was getting serious, Niels decided that he had to be a little more scientific, but he still wanted to delay giving the preferred answer. As a physicist, he said, you could take the barometer up to the roof of the building, drop it over the edge and measure the time it took to reach the ground. The height of the building could then be worked out from the formula h equals 0.5 of g times t squared, but a pity about the barometer. Alternatively, he said, if the sun was shining, you could measure the height of the barometer, then set it on end and measure the length of its shadow. You could then measure the length of the skyscraper's shadow, and thereafter it would be a simple matter of proportional arithmetic to work out the height of the building. Thirdly, if you wanted to be highly scientific about it, you could tie a short piece of string to the barometer and swing it like a pendulum, first at ground level and then on the roof of the skyscraper. The height is then worked out by the difference in the gravitational restoring force. T equals 2 pi times the square root of the length of the arc over g. At this point, Niels evidently felt that further exhibitionism might be counterproductive. So to show that he had known all along what the examiner had wanted, he ended, and if you wanted to be really boring, You could use the barometer to measure the air pressure, first on the roof of the skyscraper and then on the ground, and convert the difference in millibars into a unit of height. What the panel members said at this point is not recorded, but Niels Bohr passed his examination, and he went on not only to join the physics department of the University of Manchester, but to become the only Danish citizen to win a Nobel Prize for physics. I'm sure that none of you in today's graduating class was as adventurous in your final examinations as Bohr was, but I hope that you all share something of his intellectual zest and irreverence. And I do know that you, like Niels Bohr, chose a superb university. In his case, to be a scholar, teacher and researcher. In your cases, to be Manchester students. Bohr is remembered as one of the 23 Manchester staff or former students who have become Nobel Prize winners. Nobel laureate Joseph Stiglitz is currently a member of staff. Many more of our graduates have become leaders in business, politics, sport, science, technology, the arts, and so on. One of them, Irene Khan, is currently International Director General of the human rights organisation Amnesty International. There are more than 180,000 alumni of the University of Manchester living and working around the globe. Virtually wherever you go, there will be an alumni association branch through which you can remain in contact not just with the university, but also with each other, whether through reunions, networking opportunities, the alumni magazine which you'll receive, or via our webpage. Please keep in touch with your university. As graduates, you'll be rewarded in many different ways in the years ahead, not all of them directly measurable in terms of professional advancement or financial success. Indeed, some of the most important legacies of your university years will be as elusive as the personal pleasure that comes from having proved to yourself that you are capable of higher learning, critical analysis, and disciplined intellectual activity. And among the most rewarding of all the skills you have acquired is the skill of having learned how to learn. For all successful graduates must now become lifelong learners. Arrestingly, the total quantum of human knowledge is now doubling every 6 years or so. So if you know it all now, but stop learning, you will know only half of it in less than 10 years' time, and you'll know the least important half. Yet in the kind of world that you will live in, knowing how to learn will not be enough. So I hope that you've also had time here in Manchester to construct strong personal value systems and develop a powerful sense of personal responsibility for the wider human community, the vast majority of whom are not as privileged or as well equipped for the future as every single Manchester graduate is. If our species is to navigate successfully through the alarming challenges and fateful choices of the 21st century, it is likely to be because people like you have made and or supported the kinds of technological and scientific solutions that global problems now demand, and because you have been willing to take on the awesome responsibilities of helping to build effective, humane, just, sustainable civil societies in your own countries and around the world. But for today, congratulations, not advice, is called for. This is a day for celebrating, so on behalf of the university, let me reiterate our congratulations to you all for graduating here today, and wish you every success in your future lives. Thank you.
President, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Master of Optometry with Honours, Jonathan Dennis. Emma Christine Lane. Tahir Munawar. Anthony James Smith. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Optometry with honours, Ravi Alawala. Laura Ann Anderson. Lubna Aslam. Gemma Kerry Barlow. Natasha Burson. Michelle Bedalia. Tanya Constable. Judith Ann Cotton. Roseanne Coyle. Yaya Dadiwala. Jose Fidel Esdale. Idiat Fawahinmi. Claire Parisa Esfahani. Farah Gatrad. Amy Goldberg. Ellen Equichinto Grua. Patrick John Graham Gunn. Danielle Elizabeth Hartley. Miranda Hill. Leanne Isles. Alex Jagouche. Priya Jobanputra. Amanda Jane Kennedy. Saqib Sharif Khan. Sabine Khan. Sandesh Kumar. Harvinder Kaur Lal. Alexander Mackerel. Buktakar Majid. Amina Munir. Moyedin Musa. Therese Lau Deo. Helen Maria Nichols. Bijal Palmer. Smita Palmer. Tahira Parveen. Sonika Patel. Naya Patel. Victoria Christina Patton. Walid Kuil. Khaled Ahmad Rashid. Suzanne Emily Roberts. Helen Schofield. Srina Shah. Neera Shah. Sarah Miriam Shahid. Shakufa Shoku Zangane. Michael Short. Nilin Sonaji. Sarah Louise Swallow. Finula Rasheen Thompson. Danielle Megan Louise Whittingham. Benita Katharina Waltering.
President, on behalf of Senate and of the University, I present to you for the degree of the Masters of Neuroscience and Molecular Cell Biology with honours, Faith Catherine Joy Davis.
Very well done. Excellent.
Cyril Alethriou. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biology with honours, Annette Elizabeth Allen. Thomas Hugh Ankers. Anna Josephine Barlow. Catriona Campbell. Jennifer Mary Christopher. Laura Clayton. Andrew Crooks. Chris Dilworth. Samuel Dixon. Christopher Elms. Rosemary Louise Fuller. Victoria Helen Fuller. Angela Gilchrist. Elizabeth Hamilton. Nathan Brian Hennigan. Claire Louise Hudders. John William Hunt. Simon Ingle. Richard John Jones. Rachel Louise King. Matthew Peter Lancashire. Hayley Frances Lancaster. Miriam Leach. Edward Mark Samuel Lockerbie Bain. Thomas William Logan. Beatrice Catherine Lowe. Michelle Alexandra Mallinson. Kate Mole. Suzanne Louise Meredith. Helen Louise Morton. Matthew David Nelson. Turner Lucy Newell.
Very well done. Congratulations.
Tanith Lena Doreen Palmer.
Well done. Congratulations.
Richard Parkin.
Well done, Richard. Congratulations.
Alan James Patrick. David Alexander Phillips. Anna Teresa Perdue. Sarah Louise Richards. Paul Graham Rockcliffe. Jack Scott. James Hui Hua Sing Wong. Alice Victoria Skevington. Andrew John Skitt. Edward A. Spencer. Michael Henry Smimes Thompson. Christopher Robert Thompson. Rebecca Marie Travis.
Well done, Rebecca. Congratulations.
Kate Elizabeth Trethrui. Philippa Dawn Wayne. Daniel Walker. Edward Walmsley. Nathan Wells. Shahana Amitrini Wejathlika. Katie Wilson. Charlotte Rebecca Wood. Katie Elizabeth Woodburn. Lee Woodward. Bryony Laura Young. And in biology with industrial experience with honours, Peter Edward Arthur Ash. Craig Gordon Cameron. Jennifer Sarah Davies.
Well done, congratulations.
Edward Joseph Dooley. Laura Pamela Fish. Simon Anthony Stephen Holden. Caroline Andrea Louise Hyde. Andrew Peter Lee. Christopher Malvin. Matthew Daniel David Mayel. Charlotte Claire Murray Smith. Edward Raymond. Ruth Alexandra Ryder. Alan Peter Sanderson. Annika Telford. Carolyn Tubby. Christopher Mark Wilson. And in biology with a modern language with honours, Thomas Bishop. Eliza Jean Grieg. Jennifer Louise Horn. And in neuroscience with honours, Fiona Balua. Gareth Thomas Bora.
Well done, definitely.
Paul James Drysdale. Emma Christine Gibson. Isaac Spencer Gill. Alexander Neil Howard. Tyler Lewis Kennedy. Candy Pui Hang Lung.
Very well done.
Anand Mistry. Lloyd David Orton. Fiona Holly Robson. Fiona Hannah Thompson. Simran Virk. Shozi Zhu. And in neuroscience, intercalating medical students with honours, Lorna Murray Gibson. Gemma Neela Govindan. Wissam Barry Hai. And in neuroscience with industrial or professional experience with honours, Romana Begum. Kaletso Otsil George. Sarah Jane Hurst. Holly Lorraine Hopkins. Laura Ann Kehoe. Tanviha Qureshi. Alexandra Charlotte Stretton. And in plant science with honours, Caleb Seth Jones.
We have today awarded degrees of this, the University of Manchester, congratulated those who have received them and wished them every success for the future. And that brings this ceremony to a close. Thank you.